This is Chinyere at the Happiness Center, and with me here today is a coach, a wellness coach expert by the name Priyanka. Priyanka, you're welcome.
Thank you, Chinyere. Thank you for inviting me. Happy to be here.
It's really exciting because this week is the International Women's Day, coming up on the 8th, and here in Nigeria we're going to have Mother's Day coming up soon.
Right.
Today's topic is going to be on beauty inside out. If I go by my own journey in life, I used to be a banker back in them days. From there, I transitioned to hospitality industry before becoming a homemaker. So you can see that for us women, we continue to push and we continue to work. And we are seen differently by different people. First months, we are seen as wives, we're seen as friends, mothers, daughters, a whole lot of things to different people.
Right.
So my question to you concerning this topic is, what is beauty?
Beauty is something that cannot be renounced. And in today's world, it is more about outside beauty. You know, how we look, how we dress up, how we groom ourselves. And that is why the beauty industry is flourishing. Right. But the real beauty lies inside. Even if you have one teeth fallen and you can give a smile in all the good times and not so good times, that is real beauty. For me, my mother is the most beautiful person in the planet, right?
Yes, I can relate.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's 72 years old, but for me, she is the most beautiful person, right? So it comes from your virtues and the human values that you uphold in life, how sensitive you are, how compassionate you are, how loving and caring you are, how forgiving you are, how resilient you are, right? What kind of strength you have. That is your real beauty. That is beauty for me. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I can relate to all you say. Your mother being the most, because they go through a lot for us, really. They really do. And
Yes.
through their resilience, their strength, their being very unselfish to give us, which they also transfer to us, yes? Would you say beauty is a good thing then?
Definitely, like there's nothing good or bad or right or wrong in it. Yeah. Everybody wants to see something which is beautiful, and beauty attracts you automatically. Yeah. But all I believe that today's topic is also so beauty inside out. When you shine from inside, it automatically shows outside. So it's not about the kind of features you have or the looks you have or the complexion you have. You know, your human values and virtues will attract people.
Yes. Well said. So going by that, how would you describe beauty inside out?
So, as I just explained, like if you have that inner strength, if you have these qualities in you where you are able to smile through even the adverse situations, and that is what we train people in the art of living, how they can handle their mind and their emotions. So, if you are able to do that, then you become more desirable, right? Other than a person who is high maintenance person, throwing tantrums, being difficult to manage. But if you're an easygoing person, if you have the ability to let go, if you have the ability to forgive and move on, then that is the real beauty which shines outside as a really nice person, as a pleasing personality, which is which is palatable to all, right? But for that you
Yeah.
have to work a little bit in your inner world. You have to work with yourself. Yeah.
That brings me to self-care, which is part of the focus of Happiness Center.
Yeah.
What does that entail? Self-care.
So in the Happiness Center, which is located at VI, we look at health in a holistic way. We don't look at a person just as a body of matter, filled, of amino acids or vitamins or calcium or protein. No, we look at a person as an institution. So mental health, physical health, emotional health, and social health. We address all these aspects. So for physical health, we have our yoga classes, we have our herbal therapies and relaxation techniques, which is offered as Ayurveda. And then for mental and emotional health, we have our breathwork meditation programs. So when we address all these aspects in life, including service, community service, it brings a complete, it's like a wholesome treat for you. And if you're able to address all these different aspects in your life, you find that satisfaction and the fullness in your life. And that is what this center is about. So it is not compartmentalized. Yeah, it's just not taking medicines or it is just not doing meditation, but including everything. Then you will see that, how you are finding the ease in life to be able to achieve your goals and the ambitions that you have with much more effortlessness.
Okay, thank you. Let's come back home now. Me as a mom, you know, the life challenges, especially now where the socio-economic situation, life is harder. Um, we as women still try our best to keep a standard for the family. Sometimes you lose it. You lash out at your kids, not because you meant to do that, or maybe you're sleeping and they just barge into your room, and you lose it for a little bit, or you have a disagreement with your husband who happens to be the breadwinner that brings in all the beckons,
Yeah.
and you feel bad. You really feel bad at that point. Um, how do we relate? I mean, can we still, because right now what you see is flaws, and probably you'll be looking at somebody else and thinking, that person is better. How do we manage this kind of emotional and mental distress?
So, first and foremost, we should not feel guilty about this kind of a behavior because none of us are perfect and we all have flaws. In the race to become perfect, we become imperfect. So, it's okay. Sometimes we may get angry, we may scold our children. As mothers, we have that, as a mother, you can discipline your child and you must, right? But yes, because things are so overwhelming now with economy, post-COVID times, things have become much more complex. And as a woman, there are so many different roles that we play. So it becomes very demanding. Everyday activities become very demanding and challenging. So for that, it is very important to address your mind, look into your own mind, and learn some techniques by which you can flush out your stresses on a daily basis. Look, for the past 30, 40 years, we have just been accumulating stress. Any small thing can put you off. Like you said, that my son just walks into my room when I'm sleeping and disturbs me. It can put you off. It can disturb you, throw you out of balance. If we learn these, very easy to do breathing techniques and meditation techniques, which is taught in our happiness program, then you will see that you're not just, becoming more calm, centered, and balanced. At the same time, you are able to release and flush out the stresses on a daily basis and not accumulate them. So slowly, slowly, your level of patience as a mother or as a woman, that will increase. Your adaptability and your acceptance will increase. Your ability to let go will increase, and you will not get bothered with small little things that are happening around. So the most important thing is that we learn to handle our mind and our emotions, which we cannot do from the level of the mind. And that is where breath comes into play. With the help of the breath, we are able to bring our mind to the present moment, and we are able to, um, spontaneously just stop the vacillation of the mind into the past and the future, and your mind is more and more in the present moment. So it's a journey, and no, nothing is perfect, but you will see that over a period of time. See, now your smile has come. See, over a period of time, you know, this will just start happening for you. So first and
Yes.
foremost, not to feel guilty, not to label or judge yourself, but to pick up some skills by which you can handle your mind and your emotions better, so that you can, small little things you can handle in your life with more ease and skill.
Thank you for that. I also know that being a woman, being a mother, um, as we're um, as we have all these duties to carry out, we sometimes tend to lose our creativity. Um, we don't get to do things for ourselves. What would be your advice on that?
My advice would be, it may sound little like you may debate on this, but I would say you should be the center of your universe. Don't make anybody else the center of your universe, not even your spouse or your children. Because if you are not happy, if you don't feel that fulfillment in life,
Yeah.
and if you don't feel that peace and joy and the wanting to give, how are you going to fulfill your different responsibilities? As a mother, or uh, as a wife, as a daughter, you're always wanting to give,
Mhm.
but you can only give if you already have. You can only give
Yes,
what you have.
true.
In this whole
Very
race,
true.
if you become stressed, if you are not well, if you are angry and irritable, this is what you are going to throw at others. Your anger, your frustration, your insensitivity. But what is your objective? Why you're doing all this? Why you're running around and doing all this? Managing your house, your family, your career, your work. Why are you doing all this? So that you can be happy and you can provide that comfort to your family. You can provide good education and human values to your children. But in the whole race, if you are not taking care of your own self, then you will not be able to give anything to others other than negative emotions. So you be the center of your universe. Take care of yourself first. And then you see how you will be able to take care of everybody around you with so much more poise, with so much more balance, with so much more sensitivity. You'll be able to play all your roles perfectly. You'll be able to juggle between the different roles also perfectly. So again, first you start taking care of your own mind, emotions, and start feeding into your own soul. So you need to be happy first.
Yes, I can relate
Yeah.
to that very well. Yes, yes, I
Yeah.
can. Yes. I give you a scenario. So, you know, in the families, you tend to have one outstanding child that is different from the rest. Probably, it's normally the babies, yes, the last ones. They come out
Mhm.
a bit, will I say the word cuter? And I'm saying this from a little experience I had. So you would, so the older kids will always say, "Oh, he's so cute," but then it brings up a negative behavior in the child. He doesn't or she doesn't like being called cute or pretty because probably feels there's other ways um, to express himself, not cute. And you start hearing, "Don't call me cute," or some emotional behavior starts showing. Yeah, and at that point, as a mother or as a woman, you don't know how to handle that. What advice would you give on such a thing?
So in this scenario, again, some education is required for the child also. These are all creating patterns in our mind. A small 3-year-old, 4-year-old child will not feel like this. But as the child starts to grow and the intellect starts to develop and the ego starts to show, that is when the child will start questioning these things, right? So, again, we have some special programs for children also, starting from age 5 to 18, where some relaxation techniques, some brain stimulation techniques, some breathing techniques are taught to them, by which they are also able to just, let go of the little stresses that they have. Because
Mhm.
children are quite innocent. But this is the conditioning. This is a social conditioning which is happening for the child. So if the child is also, uh, equipped with these skills, so we have the Art Excel program, all round training and excellence, and we have the Yes Youth Empowerment Seminar for teenagers. So these two programs help to develop the holistic personality of a child, where whatever, these kind of labels or judgments don't bother the child, and neither the child gets into these kind of judgments and labels himself also, which can come later as a peer pressure,
Mm.
right? So as a mother, if you can, just uh, educate your child to just relax and be himself or herself. So first you also as a mother have to relax, and if the child can also learn such small little techniques, then you will see the child is more natural. The child will not get bothered by these kind of comments or self judgments. And today the times have become very complex. It is not like earlier times with the advent of social media and AI and so much competition
Yes.
and wanting to fit in. So it's really important that we educate the children also how they can handle all these stresses. In our times, we didn't have these stresses.
No,
We didn't
there
have
were
these
so many
complexities.
distractions.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
But today the
yes.
times have become different. And that is why these programs are so important to equip everybody to be able to handle the mind skillfully and all these patterns, behavioral patterns skillfully. The company
Okay.
also matters, right? What
Yes.
kind of a company the child is in, what kind of
That is
habits he
keeping.
has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah. Okay, I wanted to see if there's any question from the audience.
Not yet. We
Not yet.
yeah, so we can request for questions if anybody wants to ask any question. Yeah, they can
Yes,
type it.
please.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just do that. So, the traditional way of treatment, could you just emphasize a little bit on it?
Okay. So at the Happiness Center, we look into health in a holistic manner. So we provide Ayurveda, which are like natural herbal therapies and treatments, which is provided here, offered here in the most authentic and pristine form. So this is a science, which is a 5,000-year-old science, which we have brought to Nigeria. And here, the whole body is looked as five elements, a combination of five elements. So the entire universe or the creation is made up of five elements: earth, water, air, fire, and space. And so is our body, because our body is a part of the creation. So these five elements, they create some, with some permutation combination, create some different body constitution type. So your constitution type will be different from my constitution type. It's all unique, right? So
Yes.
as per our constitution, if we eat as per our constitution, if we do activity as per our constitution,
Yeah.
and if we understand our constitution, then we will know our personality type, how our mind functions, what will be our kinds of interests, what will be our strengths and weaknesses. Then we are able to even operate and use these strengths for our best. So here, when these constitutions, when these elements are not in balance, they start creating some imbalances. So the main thing is that when we are not able to handle any challenge or any adverse situation, any thought at the level of the thought, then it starts translating slowly and gradually over a period of time at the level of the body. And that is why we are saying that almost 85 to 90% of the diseases are psychosomatic in nature, which means it starts from the level of the mind, right? We pick up something, we pick up some thought or stress from the environment, and then it just keeps growing because we have not learned the skills how we can manage our stress, mind, emotions, all of that. And slowly it starts showing as aches and pains in the body, especially after 40. Aches and pains in the body, back issue or arthritis or hypertension, blood pressure, diabetes. These are all lifestyle diseases. So here in the Happiness Center, we have relaxation therapies, we have stress elimination therapies, we have special packages and special therapies only for women wellness packages, the menstrual issues that a woman undergoes. So we are able to address all of this, not just at the symptom level, but at its core level. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can take the call. Yeah, you can just, yeah. So when we are able to address the core issue, then you actually start seeing the real results, the impact. The impact is much more than just taking a paracetamol or a painkiller,
Yeah.
right? And then you will see the real beauty inside out. Every cell of your body is lubricated with these medicines and the different kind of oils that we use for all these are herbal medicated oils, and the formulations are right here at the center itself, right? And yeah, so every cell of your body is lubricated, all the bones, the muscles, the nerves, your gut is clean. So you'll start seeing on your skin, on your energy, your immunity. You'll see the flexibility, in your body. And then you can couple it with yoga, breath work, meditation. There's nothing like it. Yeah, so this
Right.
is what we do at our center. It starts with a pulse diagnosis. So you can consult the doctor over here, which is a 20-minute consultation. You can book it online on our website, thehappinesscenter.ng. And you can come for a consultation, and whatever the doctor suggests you, some medication or treatments or detox or weight loss program, whatever, then you can join those therapies. You can take those therapies. It is
Awesome.
one of its first kind that we have it in, I would say, in Africa, because it's a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
Under one roof, you're offering everything.
All right. I think I have one question here.
Yeah.
Smita. She said, how do we handle the workplace
Dynamics. So how do we handle the workplace dynamics?
Yeah.
How do you handle it? With a smile on your face.
I like that. Yes.
So
A smile
dynamics
goes a long
is
way. It
everywhere.
touches the soul.
It's in the kitchen
It touches
also.
the
It is
soul.
in your house also. It's at work also. Wherever
Um,
different sets of people with different mindsets will meet, there will be dynamics.
yeah.
Yeah. So just with ease, not seeing it also as a dynamic. Because if you see it as a dynamics or some politics or whatever, you give so much power to that thought and it will grow.
Yeah.
Again, it brings us back to having the ability to skillfully handle your mind, and just not your mind, but other people's mind also, and other people's behavior and patterns. For that, you have to take out 10-15 minutes every day and just sit and meditate and do some breathing technique. Yeah.
Okay. Um, let me ask this. So there's a saying by Mother Teresa that says, I can do things you cannot. You can do things I cannot. And since this is International Women's Week,
Mm.
um, I should think we're going to have a program
Yeah.
to for the women to come together, because when women come together, we're magic.
Yeah.
Um, can you give us an insight into what we expect?
Okay. So on Saturday, we are celebrating the International Day of Women and also the Nigerian Mother's Day. That's on 9th of
Yes.
March. So we have an event again, it's called the Beauty Inside Out at the Happiness Center. So it is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So we have yoga for women. So the different postures, or it's called as asanas, the different postures which are good for women health. We will be doing that together. Then introduction to breath work and meditation, guided meditation. Then dive deep into the understanding the mind and its dynamics, and how we exist at different levels, and how we can pull up our energy. What is the role of play of energy, and how is it associated with different emotions? So we dive deep into these aspects, and there'll be a lot of games and activities, and some kind of group sessions and introspections, and then understanding of our own body type. So on that day, we are providing free doctor's consultation to all the women who sign up for for this event at our happiness center. So you can have a consultation, understand your body type, and followed by refreshments and networking. So I would invite all the women here in Lagos to come to come to the center for the event. The ticket price is 5,000 naira, and if anybody's interested, can just ping us on our Insta handles, and we can, send them the sign up link. So it is like about we coming together and celebrating womanhood and motherhood together. Yeah. And learning from each other, because everybody's journey is so different. It is so unique. And everybody has such great stories to tell. I'm amazed. Like before Nigeria, I was in Ghana. And before that, I was in Nigeria during COVID times. The times were different. When I was in Ghana, the challenges is very different over there. Women are, of course, powerful everywhere. And when I come to Nigeria, to Lagos, again, it's a very different because it's so fast paced, right? And so much multitasking is required over here. Here, women need to be even more energetic and even more skilled, right? Because the demands are so much more, right? So we all have such great stories to share and, to pump up each other and, fix each other's crowns.
Yeah.
So it is just like a
Yes.
get together, meet up,
Get
and
together
sharing, yeah, and learning from each other, yeah,
and
and
learning
with
from
some
each other.
great experiences, some great experiences.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. Everyone, please key into the program. It's going to run between the 8th to 10th of March. Let's all come together as women and support ourselves. We are queens. We are brave. We are strong. We are resilient.
Yeah.
We're intelligent. We're emotional. We're godly. Let's tap ourselves at our backs and make it a memorable one. Let me see. I don't think I still have more questions from, no. Okay, on a final note, probably I would ask you to give us a little bit on uh, what are the benefits of us meditating. And I know self-care involves meditation. It involves knowing your diet. Uh, and am I missing anything else? I just want you to give us what we can benefit from meditation. I know we'll be stressed, it will release stress from us.
Why don't you share your journey? You've also been
Okay,
meditating for a while. So tell me how it has
yes, I
benefited
have.
you.
For me, the first program that I did, which was the silence program, even my kids could tell the difference. I wasn't quick to anger. I didn't crave some of the food I was craving before because the experience will detox you. They give you strictly vegetable and herbal drinks.
Don't leak
And
out the program details.
okay,
Don't
but
scare the
for me,
audience.
it was really refreshing. I was a different person. I wasn't quick to anger. I was calm, at peace. That's the word. I was
Yeah.
really at peace.
So that is what meditation does to you. Makes you feel peaceful, calm, relaxed, and have a balanced state of mind. A sharp intellect and having a balanced perception towards life. Right? We are not looking at life as extremes, but we are having a balanced outlook towards life. So it's just a shift in perception. But this is a very, very, very big shift. And for that, we need to really retrain our mind, decondition our mind, rewire. Because we are so conditioned since childhood. This is how things should be. But no, things can be different also. So it brings a lot of flexibility in your mind. And more importantly, when your um, mind is relaxed, your body has the natural ability to release toxins. So when your mind relaxes in meditation, you will see slowly and gradually your physical health will also improve. And that is why at the center we provide all of this together as a basket, as one basket. Yeah, so there are many benefits of meditation. I think this session will be not enough, but the most important thing is to come and experience yourself, because how much ever I speak about it, it is the experience that matters. That will make you believe and understand as to what it is. I can keep talking about how chocolate ice cream tastes, but until and unless you taste it, you will not know how chocolate ice cream tastes,
Taste.
right? So you need to
You have to
taste the
try
ice
it.
cream. Yeah, you have to try it.
You have to try it. Okay. I'm still checking if there's still questions.
So we can maybe
Okay. No. So everyone, this is from the Happiness Center. So we're going to have a program. Again, I'm trying to re-inform you. Coming up on the 8th to 10th, the Happiness Program. It's a program that would help you release stress, to help your mental state. Um, it helps with, we'll do some exercises as women. So you can reach out to us on this number, 09020817004. I can say it again, 09020817004. Okay, so I've been speaking with Priyanka on inner beauty of beauty in and out of a woman. We as women, we are beautiful inside and out.
truly.
So we've talked about what beauty is, and inner beauty. Could you just recap one more time? How can we achieve inner beauty?
By being yourself, by being as natural as possible, not wanting to be like anybody. Be yourself, high in self-esteem, but not being arrogant. So the more you are natural and you are at ease with yourself, you'll become more at ease with others. That is how I define inner beauty.
Yes. So basically be very honest, authentic to
Yes.
yourself, and you radiate from the inside out. Because I believe when you have a facade, you have something that's not natural, it shows, it comes through. Somebody knows you're not being yourself. But if you're yourself, you will show, emit confidence, and you're true to yourself. You show that you are being honest. You're truthful to yourself, and that's the way it is. There's no wall that you're building, putting in front of you. People see you for who you are, and it radiates through. Thank you so much for this time. Let me see if I still have some questions. Is there any more information you would like to share with us, Priyanka?
So the viewers can follow both the accounts, artofliving.nigeria and the Happiness Center on Instagram. And then they will keep getting the updates of the different events and the programs that we keep holding at the center. I would like to invite everybody to the center. It is a very beautiful place in Lagos, full of nature and very good energy over here. So the name itself is the Happiness Center. So that's all, and I would love to see more women join the celebration of the Women's Day on 9th of March, Saturday at 10 o'clock. And if anybody has
Thank
any
you so
queries, they can
much.
always ping us directly on Insta.
Thank you for this time. Thank you everyone for being here, taking time, taking your time out to just come listen to this talk I had with our wellness coach. So again, I say if you want to reach out and you want to be part of the program, please call this number 090-20817-004. Thank you.
Thank you, Chinyere. Thank you for inviting me for this session. And I will also see you on Saturday.